Great, this is Unit 1, Lesson 1. This is the practice for this lesson. We've already practiced copying a segment, which we will use for the last example on number 6. So practice number 4 and 5, they want you to copy an angle using the compass and straight edge. So using your straight edge, anytime it asks you to copy something, you need to create a ray or a line if one is not provided for you. I have already done this down below. So the next step to copying an angle is putting your compass on the vertex of that angle and making an arc so that it passes through both rays of the angle. Here are the 2 points of intersection. Without adjusting your compass, you're going to transfer it to the new vertex of the new angle you are going to make, and keeping that distance the same as you did in the first arc, you're going to make an arc that intersects your ray one time. So here's that point. So we're now going to use the compass because we have 2 points that are equidistant from the vertex. And here we go again with this, not letting me grab things that I'd like to. There we go, perfect. We're going to use the compass to measure the opening of that angle. So I'm going to make an arc. And we're going to transfer our compass down to our drawing. Again, you don't want to change the opening of your compass once you've measured how open this angle is. Where 2 arcs intersect, we can put a point. Here's the vertex. And through 2 points, we can put a line or a ray. In this case, we're going to put a ray because it's an angle. It didn't say to label these angles anything in particular, so I'm not going to in this case. We're going to do the same steps on the other angle. Again, anytime they ask you to copy a figure, you need to make a ray first. So here is my ray. I'm going to go to the given angle, the one they would like me to copy. I put my compass on the vertex. I open my compass and make an arc so that it intersects the given angle 2 times. Once on each ray. Here's 1 point of intersection, here's 2 points of intersection. Again, without changing the width of my compass or opening of my compass, I'm going to put it on my new vertex and make a new arc. You can make a full circle if you really like to. Up to you how much you want to do there. Again, now that I have 2 points that are equidistant from my vertex, I'm going to use my compass as a measuring tool and measure how far open the angle is. And I'm going to make an arc to indicate that I've measured that. I'm going to transfer my compass down to my new angle that I'm creating. I put the compass point on the point where the first arc intersected the ray. Again, I'm not adjusting the opening of my compass. Where 2 arcs intersect, we can put a point. And through any 2 points, we can put a ray or a line. So notice that in this example, my angle doesn't look exactly the way it is. The measure, however, is the same. They are congruent. I made this ray horizontal, where the ray in the given diagram is not horizontal. It is at a slant. So that's why they don't look exactly the same. However, their measure, or how many degrees are in those angles, is exactly the same. So our last example below, we are going to copy triangle FIG, given on the right, to construct a new triangle F prime, I prime, G prime, so that it is congruent to the original. So because we need to copy a figure, anytime we need to copy something, we start with a ray or a line, which I have provided below. Alright, let's see. I'm going to copy the length of FG. Again, you can start with any one that you like. Oh, my compass might just make it on this one. We'll see. Nope, still a little too short. So your compass should open the full width of FG. I'm going to just Adjust mine over a little. Yours should make it. We have some limitations on our Smartboard compass. So when I copy this, I'm just going to slide it over a little. And it's going to be a rough estimate here. Okay. Apologize for that. I will fix that for next year. So I'm going to label this G prime and F prime. Again, we're copying a figure that they gave us, so we need to copy an angle. You can copy G or F, whichever you prefer. I'm just going to stick with the angle G over here because my compass is already in the right position. So I make the initial arc on angle G, and then I make the arc with the same radius on G prime. I'm going to use my compass to measure the opening of the angle by measuring the distance between the intersection of my arc and the angle. That's a little too small, so let's try to open that a little more. There we go. Transfer to my new picture where the intersection of the ray and the first arc that I made is. Where two arcs intersect, we can put a point. And through any point, we can put a line or a ray. Again, we want to make this nice and long because we have not yet measured GI. If you copied angle F, you're going to copy side IF. I copied angle G, so I need to build off of the points I already have. So I have a G prime, I don't have an I prime, and I don't have an angle F, so I can't use that. So now that I've measured GI, I transfer it down to my diagram. Where the arc and the line intersect is I prime. And I need to finish making my triangle. If I don't, I'd lose points for not having the final figure. And now I have triangle G prime, I prime, F prime. And we are done with this lesson.